Now, from the beginning, we always had this dream of building a small house, a sort of cabin away from the main house. This would become a place to host our friends and family and let them come enjoy this place, this wild paradise that we call home. Starting a new project for us is always very exciting, and we embraced it at the beginning. I went online and threw together a Pinterest board that was out of this world. I mean, girls, you know how we do when we get on Pinterest, right? After months and months of discussions with Amara, we came up with something that was viable to us and something that we could put up very fast and was cost efficient. Of course, I got most of my P features in, The wife is always right? Happy wife, happy life. At the beginning of November, we decided that we wanted to share this wild place with most of you too. So we decided to make it a place we could host and let other people enjoy it here. So we got in contact with a few people who would make our dream come true. Don't get me wrong, it was going to be a DIY project as always, but with help from professionals. We wanted an element of natural light which meant lots of open windows. So we got into contact with someone who could help with that, and he came, looked at the site, he left the idea of the project and decided to take it up. Then when we were ready to begin, he just upped and disappeared. Ghosted all our calls, emails, messages. Everywhere we tried to reach him, he was just nowhere to be found. Now, this is a problem we face a lot. Even at the beginning of our house, the remoteness of this place always discouraged tradesmen from taking up our projects for our build. That's why we were forced into DIY in the first place. This time round, we thought that things would be different, but oh well, such is life. And like these succulents I'm taking care of, you have to start from somewhere. Go through a difficult time when you're trying to establish your roots, and eventually you will grow, evolve, and you'll get your roots in the soil and begin your journey to your end goal, which in our case is getting this build done, and for the succulent to produce as much florets as possible to keep its lineage alive. Let's first appreciate this creeping native succulent that we planted a year ago, and it's finally blooming. The tiny flowers are so beautiful, don't you think? Of course, it's always good to have different options. For example, we're widening our collection of succulents. Some are very delicate and end up dying, and some thrive and multiply like crazy. So we did have different options that we have been toying around with and trying to figure out which way will suit us best from here. And like removing dead leaves from a plant, we're definitely going through our plans and weeding out the weak links till we get to a perfect solution to our little problem. An idea germinates from a seed that you plant in your head, and the idea grows and grows until it's time to put it on paper, and eventually it gets to the time to make that idea a reality. And like this begonia, I'm reporting to give it a chance to become even bigger and to bloom even longer. We shall repackage our idea and make it bigger and better. Maximize on the resources we have, source out the correct tradesmen. That is very key to our project. People who won't jump ship just because of a little challenge, and get this party on the road. Whatever path we choose, whether it's changing the whole idea entirely or just getting someone to fill in the job, we're definitely sure we shall encounter other thorns on our side, and we shall best navigate it as best as we can, keeping away from those thorny experiences that can be a pain in the butt, But what is a project without something going wrong, right? All those who have building projects can attest to this. Let me know in the comments the challenges you have faced while doing your build. Our first build definitely had a lot of she's happening, but we got through it. This one, it will definitely not stop us from doing this build. We are definitely moving on with this project, learning a lot, I tell you. And hopefully soon we shall have this build done. Trust me, transplanting these small cactus has left me with lots of needles. I can barely remove them all, but I'll still finish it up, dress it up, water it up, and know that in the end it will grow bigger, thrive and bloom and feed our bees and insects. By the way, if you're a succulent lover like us, reach us on our email and let us get to know each other and maybe exchange some cuttings. Thank you so much for watching till the end.